Hello and welcome back to Stefanovic Nation. Today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new game release that comes out, not right now unfortunately, but next year, as they do E3 unfortunately with game news and releases. Now this is called God of War. Now previous God of Wars were more hack and slash, not really an RPG feeling to them, and not much of a major heartfelt story. Or you could disagree with that last wee bit of comment, but that's what I think anyway. It was more hack and slash, don't give a shit who he's kicking the shit out of, just goes to town and asks questions later. Now this is a lot different and a different feel totally to it. As you can see on screen right now, Kratos is with his son and they're hunting deer. Now Kratos is teaching his son how to hunt and how to battle against enemies and evil forces. Now this is all about the bond that Kratos shares with his son and how his son sort of lets him know what it's like to sort of be human and have human qualities as such. That's what we've been told anyway by the developers of the game. Now Kratos is getting a wee bit angry here with his son because his son's being too eager trying to hunt the animal and not waiting at the right time. And Kratos is basically telling him off, saying, "Don't do that, or else I'll kick the shit out of you." Maybe not quite like that, but it's Kratos we're talking about, so doesn't really take any prisoners. But yeah, so as I was saying, his son's showing Kratos a wee bit more sort of human side of things as the game goes on, and that's the sort of bond you get between Kratos and his son. And his son learns from Kratos how to be sort of a godlike character, how to do amazing battles, how to learn a lot of battle tactics and awareness. As you can see here, Kratos is very protective of his son. And you'll see the battle mechanics that are in the game. There's QTEs as well, as you can see there, where you attack certain parts of the enemy's limbs, and a kick-ass move right there with the axe throw. And then Kratos being Kratos, takes no shit with this enemy. Don't have to have any words for that, you just seen it plain as day. Takes no shit. So yeah, I mean that's the whole aspect you get in this game of the new God of War. It's all about basically, well, you get exploring in previous games, but this is a whole more in-depth exploration. It's got an RPG element to it as well. It also has a new Norse mythology, I believe it's how you say it, Norse mythology. It's completely different, completely new. And you'll find that out as the game goes on and when it gets released. And there's a big sort of boss battle here. And this is where you see there's a button devoted to Kratos' son. He can interact with him and he can help fight in battles like this, which would be very interesting. It sort of teaches his son how to fight as well at the same time and become a bigger and better character to aid his father in battle. And also problem solving different puzzles. There's also a new mechanic in the game as well that is a bit different from previous installments, and that is your Spartan Rage. Now, as you'll see in a few seconds, I believe, this one is more a QTI system in a sort of cutscene. You don't really do anything when you do the Kratos Rage. It's more of a press the two buttons together and see what happens. But as you can see now, Kratos is kicking the shit out of this big man, very slow as well. But as you can see on the screen, that's what happens there. Spartan Rage, press the two sticks in and let the rest speak for itself. Just do it, son! Off, look at that. I mean, that's probably something I would do, but I can hit him. Oh, maybe no, I've just hit my mate instead. Oh, sorry. But yeah, so this is what it's all about, basically the bond you have between you and your son, and try to teach your son how to get stronger, how to get better, more battle awareness and more knowledgeable. And there's also as well, they've introduced this thing as well, that it could be happening with quite a lot of different games maybe in the future. It's basically a one massive continuation in the whole game. Now what I mean when I say that is there's not going to be any loading screens, no loading times, no nothing, which you get in a lot of games still, and they really piss me off. Some loading screens are so long in different games. So I mean that's a nice refreshing piece of news right there. I mean it's just going to be one massive continuation after another, so that'll be amazing as well. I like the idea of that. And apparently when there is supposed loading screens, you don't see them because they've either been implemented into the game, maybe cutscenes or something like that, I'm not sure. So that'll be really interesting to see if they actually follow up on what they're saying and their promises. I hope they do, because as you see with a lot of games now, and in previous years, that they promise a lot but don't always follow up with their full amount of promises. They don't. Sometimes let the gamers down, and we get a bit disappointed. Prime example would be Watch Dogs 2, Watch Dogs 1, sorry. That was promised to be a kick-ass amazing game, and it wasn't quite there. So hopefully they won't let us down in that aspect. But it's a completely different game and different developers, so we'll see. But it's really interesting. I've got a lot to expect from this. And any more news on when the release date comes out, which is some point next year. That's all I know at the moment. If there's any more, then I'll put comments down below and let you know. And that is everything really. If you like my video content, give it a massive like, smack the like button, like it even more, subscribe. Till next time, I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.